Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, and in probably the coming week, we're going to do a deep dive into I don't want to call him a Moor, because I haven't heard him say anything Moorish. We're going to call him a sovereign citizen, at least. But we're going to do a deep dive on this guy. His name is Mextra Mo. Mextra Mo seems to be mentally disabled. This is the video we're going to cover today, and maybe this video. And then in the coming week, we're going to be covering the Right to Travel Case Law Part 2, where he actually quotes Thompson v. Smith as a reason that states he can drive a vehicle without a license. We're going to be covering the Part 1 of that video, and we're going to be covering this video from 5 days ago, where he tries to state the amendments, but like all sovereign citizens, decides, hey, I'm going to hop right over the 10th Amendment, and when the officer brings that up, he says, oh, that was just gotten rid of by the Supreme Court. I don't think the Supreme Court got rid of the 10th Amendment. I had to look. Sure as shit, that didn't happen. But he claims that happened, so those videos are going to be next week. Like I said, we're going to be covering the 27-minute deprivation of rights under Title 18, Section 241 and 242, which every time I see them quote that, it's not applicable to the situation. They just kind of heard this in a YouTube video and said, I think I can say this. But let's just jump into this video. It's quite long. I'm going to cut out all the dead air that I possibly can. Enjoy.
Under duress, I'm going to move over right there.
Yes, please. Just a little bit more out of the road.
All right. This officer just pulled me over. He had his camera all is on. I just got pulled over by South Orange Police Department. Officer, what's your name and badge number?
Officer Cooper, badge number 830. Right?
Okay, I requested your supervisor. If you don't know anything about that's my notice. Without emergency, you pull me over with emergency light. I have a right to travel. I already put my notice.
Yeah, guys, you guessed it. Anytime they say the right to travel, I'm going to bring out Sinise vs. Roe. So, Sinise vs. Roe, I'm probably butchering that again, was a landmark case about, I believe, welfare. Traveling and getting welfare in a different state. But it outlines the right to travel in a quick 3-part little clip here. Right here. As per, like, the last 40,000 times we've read this, so Mextra Mo, if you're listening, here you go. Justice Stevens, writing for the majority, found that although the right to travel was not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, the concept was firmly embedded in our jurisprudence. He described 3 components of the right to travel. 1, the right to enter one state and leave another. 2, the right to be treated as a welcome visitor rather than a hostile stranger. And 3, for those who want to become permanent residents, the right to be treated equally to native-born citizens. Yeah, if you guys noticed, at no point does that say you can drive on the roadways without a driver's license in a car, in a toaster, in a microwave. It does not say that. But they believe that the right to travel means they can hop in their land vessel and do whatever they want without a driver's license, even though the 10th Amendment gives the states the rights to basically do whatever they want, and I'm pretty sure at this point all 50 states require a driver's license. So, Mextra Mo, go fuck yourself.
That's a legal notice. I advise you my legal notice. I requested your supervisor.
That's not a legal notice.
Okay. I requested your supervisor.
Okay, no problem. In the state of New Jersey.
I requested a supervisor. I do not want to speak until you supervise the person.
Do you have license registration?
I do not want to speak. I do not want to talk. I requested a supervisor.
All right, no problem. Let me grab your. Can you move this?
I do not. Under duress, I'm gonna move. I'm not giving you anything until you call your supervisor.
Contrary to what sovereign citizens in Morris believe, the supervisor, you can't just give them the magical incantation, then automatically say, oh, sir, obviously, you don't need a driver's license to drive. You're free to go. I have never seen a case where a supervisor shows up and says, oh, yes, my officer was wrong. You don't need a license to drive.
Hey, Marvy. I just want to let you know I got pulled over by South Orange Police. Just being alert. Tell Nati for me. I just didn't get a chance, okay? Tell him not. Okay, don't be in a rush. I'll let you know everything.
All right, Papa.
No problem. How you doing, officer? Hi, how you doing? This officer pulled me over using emergency light without emergency. That's my legal notice. I have a right to travel, and I also do not reserve all my rights under common law of the land. I reserve all my rights. I'm not sure why he pulled me over. I know the other officer called him and told him he came to the emergency. I could see him in my backup camera. He called him. I do not want to, anything else I do, I'm going to do under duress. And yes.
Okay. Before we continue this any further.
Yeah.
Are you going to provide your license, registration?
I don't have license and registration or anything else.
You don't have
none of that. I'm traveling.
Can you provide with your name? Provide with a name, a full name?
Under duress, I'll provide my name.
Okay.
Under duress, I'll provide my name.
Can you provide with your full name?
Otherwise, what would happen to me? Can I ask you? I'm gonna do it under duress. I'm gonna make everybody accountable. I need a badge number, and I need a badge number, and okay. I just need it in a card at the end. No problem. I'm gonna do it under duress. My name is Mawa Mengesha. Under duress.
What would have happened, and in my opinion, what should have already happened 6 minutes into the video? Break your window, pull you out, put you in jail, and hopefully one day smash your car. Because that's what I think should happen to sovereign citizens. Once you play this game long enough, they should just smash your car. Good luck getting a beater. Now, I just want everybody's name so I can hold them accountable. You want everyone to be held accountable except for yourself. That's what you're doing in this situation. The officers are 100% correct in what they're trying to do, and you are 100% incorrect. But you don't want to hold yourself accountable. You think you're above the law and want to skirt around everything using make-believe law.
Dude, let me ask you, do you have a license in New Jersey?
I don't have a license in New Jersey. I'm not operating under Title 39. Can you please? I'm not operating. Can you please address them? I already gave you my notice.
Okay, so this is two things, right?
Yes.
Either you're gonna provide with your full name.
I'm not.
In New Jersey. Listen,
I am not.
In New Jersey at all.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Can you please? Could you please notify your? I reserve all my rights. Everybody being accountable. I do this all the time. This is the first time. This is the first time I got pulled over. I will give you my information under duress, but I am traveling. All right. I do not want anything else. I am traveling. All right. This is my notice.
Can I see that? Can you take it off?
I can show it to you under duress. I'm not trying to. You can check everything else if you want to. This is my property. This is my thing. This is the notification. Okay? I'm traveling.
Do you have any paperwork for that?
I'm operating
May I have your first and last name?
under duress. All right? Can you tell me your name and badge number so I could do? Can you please tell me?
Cooper, badge number 830. Now, may I have your first and last name?
I'm giving Officer Cooper under duress. My name is Mawa Mengesha.
Can you spell that for me?
M-O-A, last name Mengesha. M-E-N-G-E-S-H-A.
M-E-N-G-E-S-H-A.
If you do not know about the law, I would like to call, please call a watch commander or a headers up, address him about the situation.
Date of birth, please?
11/22/1982.
I can say with certainty that the watch commander isn't going to understand the magical incantation from Fantasyland either, but I digress. I want to say his last name's Mengesha, which he said his first name, spelt his first name, and then said Mengesha like it was Smith and that everybody should know, like the common spelling type shit. Then he spelt it, thank God. The fact that he is just giving his instead of giving his driver's license, giving his name and date of birth, that shit pisses me off more than anything. There's a difference between like, oh, officer, my bad, I left it at home, here's my information. This guy's like, oh, you know what, I either don't have a driver's license or I'm being a fucking dick for no reason.
11/22/82?
Yes, that's the only information I'm giving you.
Okay, that's the most senior officer on the road right there.
How you doing? Can you please ask him to come on this side?
No problem. Come around. So let me ask you, do you have a license out on New Jersey?
I do not. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I give that up. I'm traveling. How you doing, officer? How are you?
I know everything's being recorded with body camera.
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. He addressed me that you're a senior officer. I am exercising my right. I have a right to travel. That's my legal notice. The first one is UCC 1-109/1, a right to travel. I'm not operating under 39. I'm not operating any motor vehicles. I'm just traveling. I'm exercising my right. The second one is reserve all my rights without prejudice. I do not want no contract or anything else. Okay. Anybody who trying to get me in contract will be liable.
Oh yeah, there's no contracts or anything here.
Okay.
So the one thing that we're encountering here is obviously this road right here. It's maintained by the state of New Jersey.
Yes.
The state of New Jersey gives drivers the privilege to drive on that road. And in order to do
no, we don't. Privilege to drive. You have a right to travel. That's a right. We cannot. No law. No nothing. Nobody. This is not vehicle. This is automobile. In order to have a vehicle, I have to be registered. I have to be registered and register with the plate. That means it's a motor vehicle. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I have a right to any time.
So you're saying this is not a motor vehicle?
It's not a motor vehicle. Can you please address your senior citizen? Look at it. Automobile.
I see that, but
automobile. What makes it a vehicle? Can you please? I just want you to understand the law. What makes it a vehicle is you have to. It's a drive. Drive is for commerce.
So we're gonna get to something really funny that happened in another video about him saying, "Oh, I'm not here for commerce, yada yada." But we're gonna get into the motor vehicle. What makes it a motor vehicle? The fact that it's fucking got a motor in it makes it a motor vehicle. You can look up motor vehicle, car, vehicle. They're all the same fucking term. Just because he doesn't agree with the definitions doesn't mean that those are the definitions. But we're going to jump to this video right here. In this video that I'm going to cover eventually, he actually tries to quote the UCC, which the UCC is the Uniform Commercial Code, which is a comprehensive set of laws governing all commerce in the United States. So, like, bro, are you in commerce or are you not in commerce? Are you just in commerce when the code fits? Like, which one is it?
Okay. For commerce. This is commerce, meaning I have to operate. Either I have to do Uber, I have to do transport something, I have to transport something for hire. I'm not doing none of that. I'm exercising my right to travel.
So there's a motor in the car.
It doesn't mean a vehicle.
If this car was...
It doesn't mean anything. This is... No. I'm just addressing. Everybody gonna be any type of force for any no, I'm just any type of force to contact me or anything else. As everybody be reliable. I just want everybody to know. Every other city known about this. This is not the first time I'm doing it.
So if you've noticed, every single sovereign citizen, like ever, always says, "Oh, well, these cities know the law better than you, and they let me get away with driving without a license, not registering my vehicle, not having insurance, yada yada." But then when you peruse their page, those videos seem to be missing. Or they'll show videos that are quite short that cut off the ending of videos. And it's just like, You have these videos where you cut the ending, but then several videos later, it's you at the police department, you in court. It's like, I wonder what happened at the end of those videos.
I just want everybody else to know. I just want everybody else to know.
Identify you, that's it? And
yes.
And that's all.
All right.
The plate, fictitious.
It's not fictitious plate. It's not. I'm not operating under motor vehicle. I'm not operating. I want you, Sergeant, I want you to understand I'm not operating. No, please address him. I'm not operating under Title 39.
That's fine.
I just address it. I just want them to know that there are a lot of people who doing this. There's a lot of people we doing this. We're not criminals. We just like to exercise our rights. We don't do crimes. We not. So what is the first and foremost? In order for you to use. The officer uses emergency light to pull me over. Even if it was a traffic stop, he violated a federal crime.
All right, well, this is a traffic stop.
It don't matter. Even if it is. Right now, I know. I'm detained. Yes.
And that's it. If we issue a summons, then you'll be on your way.
No problem.
All right.
I'm doing it under duress. I reserve my right. You notified. You see, did you?
I see the plate. I saw
Can I ask you? Can you put it on the camera? But I'm showing it to them.
Sure.
All right. I reserve my right. Okay? And then can you please let you see? You can check everything. I'm not trying to cover anything. If you want to check, you can check. If you want to check, you can check. I don't have no problem with it. I'm not lying anything. This is my automobile. If you want to under the rest, I'll give it to them.
Just stay right there.
All right.
We'll be with you in just a second.
No problem. Can you please advise all the city of South Orange? There are people who are gonna exercise their rights. This is not, you know, you might not used to it. This is not a traffic. We're not operating under Title 39. Under Title 18, Section 242 and 241, anybody who trying to contract me will be accountable. That's a federal lawsuit.
Okay.
All right, again, bear with me. This is going to be another one of those, like, let's jump into this type situation. So let's jump into it. So we're going to first cover 18 U.S.C. 241, conspiracy against rights. You see a bunch of sovereign citizens and more say this nonsense. So basically, to break it down, if two or more persons conspire to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any persons in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him by the Constitution or laws of the United States. If the United States says, through the Supreme Court and, you know, the 10th Amendment and states' laws, that you have to have a driver's license to drive, 241 no longer applies. It is not applicable to this situation. 18 U.S.C. Code 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. This, I'm not going to jump into this. I just want to point out why they bring this up. It is a threat. That is why they bring this up. Because they're saying, if you do all of these things, or if you do any of these things, which again, are not applicable to this situation, the sentence can be death. They're going to say, if you do this to us, we can kill you. Which, again, is not applicable to this situation. And I had actually talked to somebody about this because I'm like, Title 39, I've never heard of that before. Title 39, let me zoom in, is actually the New Jersey revised statutes regarding motor vehicles and traffic regulation. So, shocker, he's claiming not to, Title 39 doesn't apply to us. Shockingly, Title 39 is exactly what is applicable to this situation.
Can you please, officer, can you please, for the entire stop,
One more time?
can you please, I just want to address you, can you please, the entire time, do not cut your camera off. That's tampering evidence. When you go over there, do not, for entire, please, address them too. Do not cover your camera. Do not do any of this. This is unlawful, please. Under duress. Can I take your name and badge number so I can give it to
Give
you?
it to Officer Discerning.
Discerning.
17.
All right, I'm giving him. Fourth Amendment violation. Under duress.
It's actually quite comical to me that when sovereign citizens are in this situation, they say, oh, don't do anything with your camera, your dash cam, your body cam, that's tampering with evidence. But if they want to chop up their own videos and submit that as evidence, they don't consider that tampering.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing today?
How are
Sergeant
you?
Albino, South Orange PD.
How you
I just
doing?
want to advise you everything's being audio and video recorded. Okay?
Thank you very much, sir.
How you doing, sir? Okay, so the motor vehicle stop for today is, I was advised, is the plates, okay?
Yeah.
Plates on the car aren't valid plates on the tag.
I
Do
am
you
not-
have anything that is valid on the vehicle?
I am not operating under Title 39.
Okay.
I'm reserving all my rights, like
Okay.
my legal notice. I'm only traveling. Under duress, I gave them the information so they could check. This is my automobile. I purchased it, but I never intend on operating. I'm not operating motor vehicle. Operating meanings I am for commerce, for hire, for anything else.
Okay.
I am not doing any of that. I'm not operating under Title 39. I'm reserving all my rights.
So-
As a legal notice, title, if you notice, title, I'm sorry,
So I'll stop. You don't worry about
Yes.
the information that you're telling me. I understand all that, and I'm actually very well versed on what you're trying to say there.
Yeah.
However, you're in the state of New Jersey, which operates under Title 39, and as
it's
that,
only,
just listen.
can I say, just please, I know, that's what I want to explain. Only Title 39, if I operate a motor vehicle, meaning I register my automobile. As of now, this is an automobile. If I
I want to say today, Junior, because my man's just getting lost in the script. He has no idea what he's saying for the last 30 seconds. So, the gist of what I'm trying to get out of this, or the gist of what I'm getting out of this, is he believes that he doesn't fall under Title 39 because his car's not registered. But to drive legally in the state of New Jersey and pretty much every state that I know of, you have to register your vehicle. So you're trying to skirt the law by breaking the law and then claiming you're smarter than everyone involved. You're a fucking idiot.
Transport, anything, or do Uber Eats, do anything like that. I'm very versatile, you know. If I do that, I have to do that. I'm not operating under Title 39. That I reserve without prejudice. That means that's my legal notice. I am a living man. I'm not operating as an entity as of now. I'm not doing any of that. If it's a time needed, I have to do that. I will do that. For now, I'm not doing any of that. I gave up my information under duress. For the first and foremost, the first thing I want to make a complaint is that
we can go from there.
No, can I say
we're addressing right now? Let me speak to you. Right, you asked for a supervisor. Right, you wanted to speak to a supervisor. I'm here to speak to you.
Yes,
and I'm here to address everything. Right.
Yes.
So right now, I understand everything that you've told me. However, you're traversing a roadway in the state of New Jersey, which
doesn't mean anything.
Title 39.
It doesn't. Title 39 do not trump because I'm trying to explain.
You asked to speak.
Sorry, please. Yeah, I understand, sir.
You asked to speak to me, right? I'm here speaking to you, but you're interrupting me. I can't run by what you need if you continue to interrupt me.
Yes.
Because you're in the state of New Jersey, traversing the roadway, Title 39 applies here, and that's the laws that we have here.
If only if it is a motor vehicle. If it is,
this is a motor vehicle, okay? It's a motor and it's a vehicle.
It's not a vehicle.
You're operating it. Let me finish.
I'm trying to address you. You are not informed of the law. Can you please address?
Sir,
go ahead and address my thing. I'm trying to be very
well versed in the law in the state of New Jersey.
I understand that.
Laws you have
it's not. It is. You cannot trump it.
So again, sir,
you cannot
constitute. Do me a favor.
This is where the fun begins.
Yes.
The car, because it's not registered.
It's not registered.
Can you turn the vehicle?
Why would I have to do that, my brother?
I'm asking you kindly to please turn the vehicle off.
I'm not gonna do that because can you please call your supervisor? Why do I have to turn it off? No, I'm not.
Sir, don't drive off.
I'm not. I'm not. That's my problem. I'm not. You're not. That's my problem. You know me. You're not. That's my problem. You're not. Not just like that. Or crime. I'm not just like that. I just rode away from him. I'm gonna give you a...
So that's the video. I did not cut it there. He magically cut it there. I'm going to jump to something because however much you guys didn't like this video right here, where the Livonia Police Department basically boxed the sovereign citizen lady in with 2 vehicles so she couldn't pull off. Everybody wanted to give them shit for breaking the window, and so did I. But they were on the right track with putting 2 police cars on either side of the vehicle so they could not run. Not stop sticks, not standing in front going, halt. Like, they literally put 2 cars in. 1 car in front, 1 car in back, and I think they had like a 3rd and 4th car on standby. So she wasn't going anywhere. That's what they should have done in this case. Now, Mextramo, cut it there. And it's weird that he cut it there because this happened 2 weeks ago, right? And he doesn't really have, I think he's got one video from 5 days ago. Well, actually, he's got 5 videos from 5 days ago. But the one that I'm most curious about was from September 2nd, 2024. All of his videos are labeled strangely, but the video that I'm talking about is him and his brother, son. I don't know the dynamic here. Let me flip over to there. This video right here. Magically, they're at a police impound or at the police department trying to get their car out of impound. The fact that he's out of jail after being caught and the car's impounded is kind of crazy to me because that's an easy flee and elude, which, again, this is in New Jersey, so the law's slightly different, but in Michigan, that's a felony. That's a felony until you go to court, and then they're probably going to knock it down to some sort of misdemeanor, but you're in jail. Congratulations. So, yeah, it's one of those things where sovereign citizens cut the end of the video and go, yeah, see, I beat the police. But then they self-snitch a few videos later. They're like, oh, well, yeah, you haven't seen my car in the video lately because I have to get it out of impound. And then the next few cases are going to be from court. Like, pull your head out of your asses, guys. But, yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Stick around because I've kind of reached out to some other creators about the 2 right to travel case laws, part 1 and 2 from his page. The one, like I said, he's got 5 videos from 5 days ago. I'm going to cover 2 for sure, because one, he just tries to argue with a supervisor about the amendments, but then intentionally skips the 10th and says that they got rid of the 10th as per the Supreme Court recently, which isn't the case. But yeah, everybody have a good rest of your weekend. Peace.